Hello, I am Cherith. Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I love talking about all things self-care. More specifically, I love helping busy women be unapologetic about putting themselves first. Today, I want to share with you 5 ideas of hobbies that you can do for self-care. So if you are someone who is in need of some self-care and want to have a little fun, stay tuned. Okay, so the first hobby that I'm going to share with you is knitting. Now, I don't knit, but everybody that I see knitting looks so relaxed. And the nice thing about knitting as a hobby is that you end with a product that you can feel really good about. So that is an exciting, fun, therapeutic way to get in some self-care, and it's continuing to be self-care because you have that product at the end that you can be happy about. And anytime that you are happy and confident, you are definitely taking care of yourself. So the first hobby is knitting. The second one is painting. Again, every time I see someone painting, they look usually very stress-free. I don't do any real painting, but I know that I really enjoy going to the sips and strokes and things like that. Sip and paint. I know they're called a lot of different things. Painting with a twist. I've heard that too. But it's always fun to get together with your friends and just laugh and paint. It is very therapeutic and it is a great way to have fun, feel good, and to release some of the stress. Number 3 is sewing, and that is very similar to number 1 in that it allows you to have a product when you finish that you can be happy about, feel confident about. So if you are someone that is looking for a hobby to take up that can definitely be therapeutic, if that's something that you're interested in, then why don't you try out sewing? Number 4 is photography. Santa brought me a camera for Christmas and I have loved playing around with my camera. It's just really fun to get outside with your camera and just take pictures of different things and try to improve your craft as well. So if you are someone who thinks that you might be interested in something like that, then pick up a camera and get out there and start shooting. I saved the best for last. Number 5 is writing. And if you've been watching my channel for any period of time, then you know I love writing. I'm always recommending journaling because to me, it is just a way to be able to get your mind unclouded and get those thoughts from your head to paper. And to me, it's just kind of a way to empty your brain. It's like a brain dump. You're getting everything that's going on up there out of your head and onto the paper. So writing is a great way to get some self-care in and to be doing a hobby as well if it's something that you enjoy. Now, one thing about each of these hobbies that I definitely want to say is that if they're not something that you enjoy doing, then it's not going to be self-care. I have tried my hand at sewing. It wasn't something that I could do. It stressed me out. So I'm not going to choose that as my form of self-care. But for someone else, it may very well be therapeutic. So you should definitely give it a try. You know, you may have to try a few of these or a combination of these ideas that I just gave you to help you find the combination that is really and truly going to make you feel better, going to relieve stress, and going to put you in a better place. Because we know that in order for self-care to occur, that all of those things need to happen. So another thing that I want to mention while we're talking about that is that a lot of these self-care hobbies can be turned into businesses. You really want to be careful about that. You really want to think long and hard. If it is something that you really enjoy doing for fun, you may or may not want to turn it into a business because it could become stressful. So you really want to be careful about that. Don't cross the line. Don't cross the line of sacrificing your fun hobby for something that's turning into stress. So it's up to you. Go ahead, like I said, pick something that you enjoy doing. Think about long term. You want to make sure that whatever it is your hobby is something that truly brings you joy and peace. So I hope that you will consider all of the things that I listed today. The main goal is to make sure that you find something that you enjoy so that you can practice self-care on a regular basis. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed what you heard in the video today, make sure to hit that like button down there and also subscribe and hit the alert. And also leave a comment for me. I would love to hear from you if you're already doing some of these hobbies. If you haven't visited my blog, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can check me out there too. I'm also on Instagram and I have a Facebook group just for women who are really serious about self-care. So thanks again so much for tuning in and I'll see you next time.